What's up, everybody? Championship week is here. Man, um, if you pay attention to the Fantasy League last week, it was probably one of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen. One of the highest scoring weeks I've ever seen in a playoff. It was insane. We had the first matchup, Flying Buffalo Wings versus Frank's Jets. And man, this wasn't even close. Flying Buffalo Wings win 148 to 96. Alex, you knocked out the defending champ. And you're going to your first ever championship game. Now, Alex, you notice that Flying Buffalo Wings is one of the originals. He was in the league back in 2012. He was one of the original 8 teams. And this is the first time he's making it to the championship game. And man, he did it resoundingly. Allen had a monster game, 41 points. Cook had a great game, 25 points. Diggs had 21 points. I mean, except for your kicker who had a bad game, you had a monster week. Frank couldn't just compete, and then Boyd goes out of the game. I mean, Frank had guys on the bench, and if he would have played all of them correctly, he may have had a shot, but it was just Alex's week, man. Dude, Alex, congratulations, man. I was going into the history. I was going into the records. In 2012, you finished in fifth place. 13, you finished in seventh. In 14, the first year you made the playoffs, you finished in third. Then you finished in 15 in seventh place. In 16, you finished in last place. 2017, you made it to the playoffs again, but you got knocked out in the first round. In 2018, you were in last place. Last year, you made the playoffs, you got knocked out in the first round. This was the first year that you made it past the first round and you made it all the way to the championship game. And as you can imagine by his name, Alex is a huge Buffalo Bills fan. And it's the irony to see that you and your team are both rising at the same time. Because I got to tell you right now, I think the Bills give Kansas City the hardest chance to go back to the Super Bowl. The Bills are for real. Their defense is solid. And man, Allen, man, he's looking like the best QB of that bunch of that draft, man. So, Alex, congratulations. Frank, you made a good run. You're a two-time champion. Man, it just wasn't your week, man. Then we had the second matchup. mTeam8000 versus Baby Shark. Two teams who just got into the playoffs. And then just caused havoc. And then they faced each other. And let me tell you, in this game, Baby Shark had the lead throughout. I mean, jumped out to a big lead. Herbert had a monster game. Really had a monster game. Baby Shark drops 149 points. And at one point, I'm looking, and I was like, wow, Marco's probably not going to come back. He's done. And then all of a sudden, he does come back. Huge game. Henry, 25 points. Henry, who's been your MVP. He's probably the MVP of the season. Corey Davis dropping 20. Brady dropping 27. You're getting 17 from Ayuk, 15 from Andrews. But man, it came down to Bucker, baby. Bucker with the field goal. mTeam8000 wins 150.65. So Baby Sharks 149.91. We're talking about 7/10 of a point separated both teams. But what's even greater about this? I text Marco, man, can you believe it? He doesn't respond. So then I call him and I'm like, yo, can you believe? I mean, he didn't know he won. He had thought it was over. He was like, I lost. So he stopped paying attention to it. Did not realize that he came back and won and is in the championship game. This is Marco's third time in the championship game. And like Alex's team, Buffalo, has lost every time he's made it to the championship game. Now, Marco's only been with us for 4 seasons. But in those 4 seasons, he made it into the playoffs every year. The first 2 years he was in, that was back in 16 and 17, he was the runner-up. He lost in the championship game. One of those to me, I believe. 2015. Sorry. Then he came in third place 2 years ago, and then he was in fifth place last year. And this year, Marco, you're in the championship again. Congratulations. Evan, man, you made a good run. You eked into the playoffs. You knocked out. Who did you knock out? I think you knocked out. Oh, you knocked out Jordan, who, I got to tell you, you don't knock Jordan out. Jordan's in the championship game right now. And Jordan probably wins the league because Kamara just went off on Friday. 6 touchdowns over 50 points. You don't knock him out. Jordan's talking about becoming a two-time champion in this league. So Jordan started to bring that up, but it shows that any week, anything can happen. Evan, you came close, but you know what I'm saying? You made it far. You made it to the second round. Marco, man, good luck. We have two teams now. Flying Buffalo Wings and mTeam8000. Two teams who have never won a championship in this league, going head-to-head against each other. They faced each other back in week 8. mTeam8000, Marco got the win 116-98. Right now, a few games have already passed. And, man, it is tight. 65-60, Marco's leading. And I think this is going to come down to the wire. I think this is going to be one of the closer championship games we've had in a while. So good luck to both of you. We have the consolation game also, which is Gotham Knights versus Brooklyn Giants. They won last week. They're facing each other. The winner gets their buy-in back. And good luck to Gotham Knights. My boy Terry, he has his league, which I also play in. And he's actually in the championship in that league. So, Terry, I wish you luck in that league. You know, listen, you might have some money coming your way, man. Good luck to all four teams who are vying for money spots. Flying Buffalo Wings, mTeam8000, Alex, Marco, good luck. One of your names is going to be on the trophy, man. Thanks, everybody, for playing this year. With COVID and everything, we didn't know what to expect, and it did have to really test our skills when it comes to putting players in and trying to, scour that waiver wire because, man, a lot of guys were out, and it affected how your weeks came in. It even affected the championship game. I just saw now that Landry's on the COVID list. But we made it through, so thank you guys for playing. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, a good holiday. If I don't talk to you soon, have a great new year. And good luck to the four teams, man. Talk to you soon. Today, G-Man, need to win, man. We need to pull the upset against Baltimore, man. Talk to you guys later.